This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
This is your first look at sports. I'm Jonathan Benson. The Bahamas Softball Federation handing out uniforms last night to the New Providence-based players who will represent the country later on in the week at the inaugural ECAS softball tournament for ladies in Grand Bahama. Those players left town earlier today along with manager Mario Ford. Once in Freeport, they met up with the Grand Bahama-based players and the two players who flew in from Spanish Wells. The team had its first workout session this morning. Another workout session is set for this evening. Another will take place tonight as well. They will all work out again tomorrow and one last time on Thursday morning before taking to the field for the first time on Thursday night.
We're there for softball, and that's what we're going to do, okay? And I want to instill that in them, and I will drill that in them. We represent the country first, then we're playing for the team, and then you represent yourself. So I'm sure that these ladies would govern themselves accordingly and be good ambassadors for the Bahamas. And we're going to stick together. We're going to do everything that we do. We're going to be as a team. So, you know, we eat together, we hang out together, we'll have fun together, we're going to win together. You know, we're the home team, so we play all the feature games, whenever that may be. But it's a double round-robin tournament. But we play everybody twice, seeing that it's 5 games, so we play 10 games. We play 10 games, and the winners from that would go on to represent in the World Games next year in Cali, Colombia. And that will be us.
Well, the B3A is set to continue its Carifta talent search during the National High School Relays this coming Saturday at the new Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. Under the direction of longtime coach Keith Parker, a ball throwing competition will take place in hopes of identifying potential throwers for Team Bahamas 2013.
We're not going to show them javelins at this stage. We want to see who's got a good arm, who can really throw a softball or a baseball. Boys and girls, so long as they're under 19. As you know by watching games, there are youngsters that can throw from the outfield fence to home plate. Well, it doesn't take much stretch of the imagination to imagine them with the very minimum training and just how to hold a javelin and throw it, that some of them would turn out to be javelin throwers. If you'd like to give it a try, we've got any number of coaches with the expertise and the willingness, no fees involved, just come out, give it a shot. Who knows? You may, really place on the Carifta team, have a chance in front of your home crowd in our national stadium for the first time.
Now joining Coach Parker in the throwers' talent search will be javelin thrower and 5-time Olympian Laverne Eve.
Kids who feels like they not big enough or not strong enough, you might have a good arm. Basic skills is very important. So when you come out, I will evaluate you, I will look at you, and I'll let you know if you are, of that stature, or if you are able to throw, or what your, how you fit in as far as throwing javelin or discus. When you throw them from outfield to the home plate, that's one part of the throwing. But we're also looking for those who can also in the infield throw from third to first or third to home. That's part of throwing also, because that's the speed of your arm.
The Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic is less than a month away now. The dates are February 18th through the 25th, and that will start at the AF Adelaide Gym, going over to the Kendall Isaacs Gym. We get more on that tonight from Charles Fisher, who was at a press conference this morning.
Yes, the dates are set for the 30th version of the Hugh Campbell Basketball Tournament, and according to the school's principal, Theophilus Claridge, it's going to be an exciting 7 days of competition.
The theme this year is Driven to Pursue Excellence. And so as we go about, we are looking to have an excellent tournament. The tournament promises to be one of the most exciting tournaments that we have had in a number of years. And we have teams coming in from Grand Bahama. We have 5 family islands, New Providence, and this year Turks and Caicos will be coming in for the tournament. We anticipate at least 30 teams for the tournament this year. 4 days of the competition will go back to a familiar site. Yes, the floor at the AF Adelaide Gym is being revamped and will be ready for some half-court, hardcore action. Gym is just about ready. We anticipate a few more things that needs to be done, but we're anticipating to have the gym here at the games here at our gym. And in the championship games, which will be scheduled for the Kendall G.L. Isaacs Gymnasium.
Claridge also happy to have Grand Bahama-based schools coming back again.
Well, I came into office in August of last year, and one of the Grand Bahama teams who sat out last year, in the last 2 years, they called me to let me know from then that they were coming in, and we have their registration. And so we're having an exciting time this year.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Now, as you would have heard, Grand Bahama will be well represented at this year's Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic, and one of those teams coming back, the Tabernacle Baptist Falcons.
2009 we won, 2010 we won, 2011 we took a time off, and I had no doubt in my mind that we would have won in 2011. We were the best team in Grand Bahama in 2011. Again, we won the championship there. This year we have the Hugh Campbell tournament coming up, and everybody's been asking, are we coming back to the Hugh Campbell? And certainly this year Tabernacle will be returning to the Hugh Campbell tournament, and look forward to competing and doing our very best to try to see if we can capture some of the glory again for Grand Bahama.
Now, having been a part of the Hugh Campbell Classic for a number of years, coach of the Tabernacle Falcons, Norris Bain, he made special mention of going back to the AF Adderley Gym.
It's going to bring back memories. We've won there. It should be very exciting. Should be a very good time. I always love the atmosphere that the AF Adderley Gymnasium provided for basketball. It was none like I've ever been around, and so certainly I welcome the opportunity. I relish the opportunity to return to an old stomping ground and to compete.
Well, after a number of setbacks, the inaugural ECAS softball tournament for ladies will get underway on Thursday in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Originally, 6 teams were expected to take part. That number has since dwindled down to 4, inclusive of the Bahamas, Aruba, Jamaica, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. For manager of the team, Mario Ford, the road to this point has been long, but he expects that it will all pay off in the end.
You know, the team has been preparing for this tournament from last year, August, September, but unfortunately, we were supposed to go to Belize, but that didn't come off due to some financial constraints with that country. So the Bahamas took it upon themselves to host this tournament. So and the winner from this would go to the World Qualifiers in Cali, Colombia in July. And we're going to do well in this tournament, and we'll come out victorious. From what I've been seeing, we went working different plays, going through game situations, the fundamentals, and we have a good defense. Basically, I'm concerned more with the defense and my pitching. We have a combination of pitches. We have about 6 pitchers on the team. You know, they control different pitches, and we're going to wait from there. And well, basically, once we play small ball and keep the teams from scoring a lot of runs, we will come out on top.
Now, with this tournament being played on home soil, Ford expects that to give the Bahamas an even greater advantage.
When you're away from home, you have to play more to your potentials, and being home with the crowd on our side, we fare well to do what we need to do, and we're going to go out there, execute, and you know, we have our game plan. Aruba is the first test for us, which is a pretty good team, and once we get over them, we'll be able to move on from there and do the things we need to do.
And that will do it for sports, but stay tuned, there's more to come after the break.